Have you ever wondered where all things, every invention, every idea really begin? What if I told you that everything around you started as nothing more than a thought inside someone's imagination? All things exist within the human imagination, and everything you perceive as objective reality was created by imagining it first. Try to think of one single thing you can't imagine. It's impossible. For example, to go to the moon, someone had to first imagine everything about the machine that would take them there. Everything in this world starts with imagination before it is brought into reality. The intelligence needed to make it happen will follow. But you must first dwell in the feeling as though it is already true. No force on earth can stop it from manifesting once you do that. If this is your first time here and you want something practical, apply what I'm sharing with you. First, set a clear goal. You need to know what you want. If you're not sure, come back next time and ask yourself, what do I really want from life? Don't be afraid to name it. Now think of prayer not as asking for something outside, but as subjectively taking hold of the object you desire. How do you do this? By assuming the feeling of having it right now. Suppose at this moment you want a baseball, but there isn't one nearby. Imagine holding it in your hand until you can actually feel it. Try to experience what it would be like to hold a baseball. Feel the difference between that and a tennis ball or a golf ball. You can distinguish them because you can imagine their unique textures and shapes. This shows that things exist somewhere within us, in our inner mind. If you can mentally separate and recognize these objects, then they exist in your imagination and can become real. You can also imagine smells, like the scent of a rose compared to a lily. Even if you don't have the real flower, you can sense their differences mentally. Money has a unique scent and feel, too, one that some people recognize instantly. You can tell a $20 bill apart from an ordinary piece of paper just by the feel. This sensory difference is part of your inner perception. Before you dismiss this, try it yourself. Test the feeling and see if it holds true. It doesn't matter what others say or laugh about, it's about your own experience. History is full of ideas once thought impossible, like going to the moon or living underwater. Those who refuse to believe often do so despite all evidence. So try it yourself and see if it works. If it does, the opinions of others become irrelevant. Use your imagination not just for yourself, but also for others. Picture a friend in your mind as the person you want them to be. Don't ask for praise or recognition. Just assume that they are showing you their true, best self and celebrate that quietly. Believe in the reality of this imagined scene, whether it happens tomorrow, next week, or later. It will come at its appointed time, so don't worry or force it. Let it unfold naturally. This is what I mean by feeling is the secret. Catch the mood or emotions you would have if you were already what you desire. You don't need to touch or see it physically. Just feel it mentally as if it's real. Always imagine the end result first. We are always imagining ahead of the evidence. Go right to the end and keep that feeling alive, even if your senses and reason tell you otherwise. Turn your back on doubt and disbelief. That voice inside that says it can't happen is your enemy, your inner skeptic. Ignore it and live as though your desire is already true. Keep that assumption, and over time, it will solidify into fact. Learn to assume Learn to persist in that assumption and watch as it comes to pass.